Welcome to Relationship Nation with Wayne and Freddie Martin. I'm Freddie Martin.
And I'm Wayne Martin.
So today we're going to talk about the differences between introverts and extroverts because it makes a huge difference in your relationship. If you're looking for somebody and you are a major extrovert and they are a major introvert, they can cause a lot of problems.
It's pretty interesting because it depends on the context of what you're doing a lot of times, whether you're going to be extroverted or introverted, but people basically have a nature. My nature tends to be extroverted most of the time, and then Freddie's pretty much extroverted, but in a different context, he becomes very introverted, where for me, I poured on and even become more extroverted. And so that can create problems in a relationship when you're doing social events or you need time or you need to be energized. So Freddie, talk about what's it like to be around an extrovert.
Okay, because I'm very extroverted too. It's just like certain situations I don't like it, or I get overwhelmed. There's too much information, too many people around. It just like I just need a break. Sometimes because Wayne has a whole family of yackers, and they like to talk, and so when we go to family things, sometimes especially if we're spending the night, they'll stay up till like 2 o'clock in the morning talking, and I'm like, I'm going to bed. I'm to bed. I just can't take the energy, so I'll go to bed like 9 o'clock and let them stay up. I don't care. Another situation where that happens too is when we go to big events. Like I'm uncomfortable in big events. I love to go to parties and be with my friends and laugh and joke and stuff like that. But when we're in this big event, especially if it's a business event, I get really uncomfortable. Wayne's really good. He'll work the whole room and talk to everybody in the room. With me, I'm in the corner with one person knowing the secrets of their soul. I just want to talk to one person, maybe two, or maybe there's just a small little group of us around a table that he's out there flitting around, and I am very grateful for that. It would be very hard for me if he wanted me to be like him, because I'm not.
Right, I would have to drag her from table to table,
it would be
say hi to
awful.
everybody, joke around, have fun. I like working the room. I want to make sure everybody's included. I believe in inclusiveness in a lot of times. If I see someone that's not engaged and they're looking as if they're being looked over, I'll go over to them and talk to them and try to get them going and be inclusive. That doesn't work for Freddie necessarily.
Well, if I see somebody standing alone, I will go talk to them. I will do that because I know that I'm probably just going to be talking to them, not just everybody in the room. The other thing is, like, we have no clients of ours that where they don't take that into consideration when they get married. Like in one case, he's extremely introverted and she's very extroverted, like party every night, doing something all the time. And for him, he has to have that time away from people because he just can't take it.
Too much information overload or energy overload. What's interesting about it is because opposites attract a lot of times, especially in the beginning, you have all the romance and all the great things that go along with that. But when life settles down and you're in that relationship, you have to make sure that that other person is comfortable, that you have agreements, and otherwise it can be a real problem in your relationships, especially your future relationship. And so you want to kind of analyze what's your nature. Are you introverted, extroverted, and in what context? What is the job demands? Like for instance, in our career and background, we've had times where we really had to go work the room because we were in sales. And so even if you didn't feel like it, if you felt like being introverted, you know, we'd have to go out and make that happen. And if you're married or partnered up with somebody and that is their job and they're traveling all the time and that's how they communicate, they're bigger than life, you know, you want to make sure that you're okay with that.
Yeah, you definitely have to set the rules. Like if you're dating somebody and you can see, oh, we are very different there, but everything else is great, just set the rules. Just go, okay, so the rules are you're going to go to one event a month with me. Can we do that? Is that okay? And so you can make those rules, like in the particular case with this couple, is that was what their rule was, is that he would go to one very specific event with her every month that she didn't want to go by herself. She didn't want to be the plus one. She wanted to show off her handsome husband. And so that worked for them. And she was very respectful of his time, needing the quiet time and not be around a whole bunch of people. So that's pretty much what we just wanted to talk about, that is a huge red flag. And you have to pay attention to that, because there are many relationships to break up just for that reason only.
Right.
Because the introvert is just like, can't take it, or the extrovert is tired of being lonely.
Yeah, the other thing that you want to take a look at is people that are extroverted a lot of times will have a lot of friends. They want them over in the house, and there could be some privacy issues.
That's true.
If you're not prepared for that in the future.
True.
If you're an introvert, you may want to have a special place to go.
Yeah.
While
your room.
While your extrovert brings all the friends over.
Okay, well, I have some work to do. I got to go get on the computer.
Yeah, I'm going to go see my girlfriends, or I'm going to go see the guys while you do what you need to do. And so anyway, keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Get out there, date, meet a lot of people. Use all these tools that we're talking about to help you realize if this is the one, and you can go the distance with them. So anyway, hope that's been helpful, and we'll talk to you soon.